Set. Hut. Set. Set. Ready. Jackrabbit. Reset. Igloo. Igloo. Ready, ready. 42 spot. Ready. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Razor, razor. Hot. Down. Stand. Green 25. And up. Lasso. Let's ready go. Pound 55 feet. Cobra. Ready, ready. Easy. Ready. Moves. Cricket. Go. Spider. Slab. Jackrabbit. On. Igloo. Igloo. On. Here we go. "42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Philly. 2-9 Philly. Reset. Come on, set. Green 25, ready. Lasso, ready. Pound 55 feet. Here we go. Set. Hot. Cobra. Stand.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Hawkeyes will kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will get the ball first. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. To the air, it's St. Clair. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Kinnick is having a conniption fit to try to help the D on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fleming. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got his man. Tackle made at the 9-yard line after the catch. It'll be 1st and goal.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that 1st.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Line out trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Lost to throw again. Keeps looking downfield. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Iowa's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Scanning the field, it's Rousseau. Throws to the tight end. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
And this is how the wind can really affect a game. It's not just for kickers, but quarterbacks as well. And on that last throw, guys, it looked to me like he was throwing it into the wind, and that definitely affected the velocity of the throw. It also affected the accuracy, and that's what caused the interception.
Working that left side. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy, man. He is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you've got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. Chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. toss to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Parker. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He gets a block. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position. Turning on the Jets. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Hawkeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo. They'll try the toss to the left. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Back to throw, it's Rousseau. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's got him wrapped up.
And they've been waiting for something. Happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Man, you know, you always look back in games at single plays that turn the tide. And with this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball and gotten that pick, that potentially changes everything in this game. That was a missed opportunity.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. Sure hands, it's Manning. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop.
And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Got it in the middle, it's White. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's White. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
The Terrapins, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Not a chance. Missed it. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's kick it back to the guys inside Kinnick Stadium.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Rousseau. Using the quick game.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll run play action. Got him downfield. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And the Hawkeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Going up top again. Gets it out fast.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at it. If you do that, you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick six. So really good job by the quarterback there using his eye.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. He'll try to take it back. The 20. Touchdown, Maryland! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Duke has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Wake Forest. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They go to the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for a man. It's Rousseau. Here comes the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Under fire. It's complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Takes the easy one to the back. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Iowa has the ball back on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. The Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Hand off from the shotgun. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Still on his feet at the 40. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Got it in the middle, it's Fleming. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to move the chains, they throw it complete to the left. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Dances away to buy time. Trying to make magic. There he goes. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it on the move. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give is to Williams. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together, back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
This drive will open from the 15. Power football with the run. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Rousseau. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely...
He's loose. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. Serve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give is to Williams. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 1st down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Quick handoff. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Give up some yardage. They've given up some plays. No big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. That is no good, because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the
This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions, West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see one of the top teams in this conference, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Penn State Nittany Lions. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Maryland Terrapins offense comes on the field first today. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game. It gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
To throw, it's St. Clair. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Takes the handoff. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
He finds some space. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. And the Terrapins pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Terrapins lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
He's in the clear. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
And the Terrapins will line up now. It's 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
This will be a challenge. 2nd and goal from the 14. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And they will trot out the field goal team here. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. He got it. The field goal's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away.
Number 15, on to kick it away.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And he keeps it. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Terrapins will line up to boot it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will be fair caught about the 15. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Tight end goes in motion. Play action here on first down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally Great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And he's got it from 56 yards away. Never in doubt. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find room. It's Williams. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
And the fair catch is made, but there's a flag down. So let's sort that out.
Kicking team.
So the special teams miscue cost them 15 yards. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The shotgun handoff here. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense... to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's what... Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal after that loss. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. 3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. And they're trying to push it in here. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
This one will be fair caught. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Caught over the middle. It's White. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's White. Here he goes. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. The sure hands. It's White. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He finds the running back in the flat. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
2nd down after that short completion. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The field goal is good, and that will tie the game here. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, what a grab! The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. So one play moves the ball to the 38, another 1st down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The short completion of the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Ball scooped up by the defense. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Terrapins. A huge defensive score. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Motion now from the tight end. They call the counter play here. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage as the time runs out here in the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Terrapins will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Handoff to the single back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. He'll set up to throw. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
The Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you play one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions were flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage.
Breaks into the clear. Pointing toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Maryland. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the back now goes in motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds his target. Uses the spin move. He's loose. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
1st and 10 play coming up.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks nearly worn down.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Maryland offense is back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Ball handed off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And as we take a break to flip ends in the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They're going to run the option. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. 2nd down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions are looking to keep this drive going. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And it's blocked. The kick was low.
Oh, man, they really needed that one. But let's give credit to the defense, knowing the situation and making sure that it stays a 2-possession game. Great play by the defense.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Leaning on the run game here late. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Keeps it QB draw. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. This is caught. Could be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
They'll run it from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And at 1st down, they go right back to him.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll run it here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now they try to run it here on 2nd down, unable to get the 1st down. And now, late in the game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Oh, it's a reverse. He breaks free. 1st down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a 1st down, and that should do it. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.